Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing today? We have the one and only real estate entrepreneur, Omar, with us today. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's happening, Michael?
Hey, man, thank you for those first two conversations about Airbnb, luxury Airbnbs, the weekend you just had. That was enlightening for me to hear about. So thank you.
Welcome.
So one of the things I thought we should talk about, you and I, right? You're my real estate entrepreneur. You lead teams. We both have led salespeople. Is just the understanding. I don't know what it is, but when you're commission based,
Yeah.
when you're good commission based, you really do lean on what I call good offense, right? You're typically thinking about, I'm just going to maximize my income, and you don't control spending. It's like, it's okay. I'll just make more, right? That's kind of a mindset. And you forget, especially, I mean, I can't tell you how many real estate agents I hear from right around April 15th going, I got to pay what in taxes, right? Because the check comes gross, no taxes taken. So there's a lot of people caught short. I get other commission based people with the same thing. So I got to talk about good offense, good defense. We can talk about how you use investments to help you play good defense and smart investing. So do you see the same thing? Do you see people surprised that they just play good offense and then they're like, oh my God, I owe the IRS how much?
Yeah. You know why? Because people shoot a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Meaning you're having this success, you're having a bunch of money. You just made an $80,000 a month, which is phenomenal. If you're in a commission-based, 50,000 a month
Yeah.
is a great month.
For some people, 15, man. I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's all relative. So they take that money and they're like, hey, I just made a bunch of money, and you think it's going to happen next month.
Yeah.
And then you blow it. Then you're like, shit, now you closed all these escrows, and then you have nothing, and then you got to go get more escrows or whatever business that you're in, commission sales. And you're making on the top line, but you're also not saving, or you're not reinvesting for it to make more while you're, making it.
Yeah.
And I see it. Trust me. I see it. I was that one person that did that before, and I just wanted to make more money, and I'll just figure out different ways to do so. But then I started getting a little smarter, and I'm like, okay, I got a $40,000-$50,000 bill that I got to come up with in April.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I better start saving, $5K a month, and $2,500. I remember I started at $2,000 a month. I'd put away so I can have 24,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty amazing. You get that one aha moment, and you're like, I'm never doing this again. Because I remember the first time I had to cut a 6-figure check to the IRS. That was not a good day.
No.
For me, right, I was a W-2 guy. I'm like, I've already paid X, and now I got to pay X plus.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. I mean, back then it was AMT, that freaking AMT thing. I'm so glad that's gone. But yeah, that got me several times. But the reason I wanted to have this conversation is it really doesn't take that much of a mindset shift to play good defense, right? If you ever watched a football team or Super Bowl or any of those things, they always say defense wins championships, right?
Right.
And I believe if you want to be playing good offense with money, that's awesome. But if you just step back and just understand the basics of money, you can go so much farther, like you did, right? Take $2,000 away, you de-stress the situation, right? Not going to be a problem, right? Worst case, you'll have 80% of it made, and you'll just make up the rest, right? Or you'll have too much put away, and you're like, cool, it's like a bonus or something. So you don't have to do many things. I tell people all the time, just track your expenses for a little while, understand what's going on. If you're getting gross checks, take 30%, put it away in another account that you don't see. You can just do little things on the defense side so that you can freely pay offense without any, warnings or anything of that.
Yep. Without any reservations, for sure. You can go out and make some money, not have to worry about like, hey, I have to come up with all of this. No, you have your reserves.
Yeah, just tuck it away.
And honestly, like, you walk differently, you'll close differently, you'll have better conversations because of you're not needing the commission.
Desperate. Check. Yeah, you're not desperate.
You're wanting to help and service them. And it just comes off differently. And it has for myself as well, because I'm like, you know, it's funny. It's like when you want it so bad, a commission check, it doesn't come.
No. Yeah,
it really doesn't, because everyone feels like you're selling them and stuff. And it's probably predicated because you didn't save.
Yep.
And you blew, you know, you spent all your load, or you spent your money.
Yep.
And, you know, so now you're like, okay, I got to hurry up and get some more. So that what Mike was talking about, obviously, is good offense, good defense. Offense is, you know what, you're good at the business, you're understanding the scripts and dialogues, and you're making the money, but you also have to have the good defense on establishing and putting it away, and not over spending.
Yeah.
And trying to keep up with everybody.
Yeah. Again, I think you just have, if you're in one of these commission-based sales where you can crush it, I think if you just understand the defense principles, I think your example of putting 2K away so you don't get caught is simple enough. But there is another level, right? When you really understand the options and things that being a business owner, such as yourself, a real estate investor like both of us, with depreciation and all of these other goodies, that you can really add assets. Assets can reduce taxable income, and that really becomes a powerful force.
Yeah, because you know what? Like I give the example a lot to the guys or to everyone on the team. If you have someone that makes $1 million, a wholesaler, nothing, like they're doing awesome, more power to you, make $1 million.
Yeah.
You're taxed at 48%. Okay. So you're going to be paying $500,000 to the IRS if you have no depreciating assets. Okay. Me, I'll make $1 million and I'll pay 120K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have so many and I just reduced the crap out of it. I still made the money though.
Oh yeah.
Right. I just reinvested majority of the money while you paid Uncle Sam to be your partner who doesn't do much for you.
Yeah. Good old Uncle Sam's not a very good partner. He just take. Yep. Yeah. There's a big thing. You know, there's a big talk around capital gains being reset, total 53%. They're talking about reverting it back to April 28th. So it's already too late. I'm actually posting a video. My team just walked through my latest project, and this could have been a flip. I am not selling. I'm just going to be adding units, increasing my depreciation.
Yep.
You know, I don't know what the number was. Let's just say my depreciation was 200 grand last year. I'm going to try to make it 350, 400 this year. I'm just going to keep stuff. I'm just not going to sell.
And you know what? It's so difficult. And when you're put in a position, you know, when we're flipping these houses and the appreciation is going like crazy, I'm just trying to do something a little more creative. I'll sell it, but I'll take a second, and then I'll, you know, as long as I have a good chunk down, and I know that I'm still covered, I'll be the bank.
There you go. That's a great idea. I mean, yeah.
8-9%, and I don't have to worry about toilets or anything. Cool. Yeah. That's your house. Pay me. If not, I'm going to foreclose on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple.
I think seller financing is a big deal. It's actually one of the reasons I added it to the course already, with seller financing, because I think that's a lot of way bigger landlords are going to exit. We're not going to sell, right? I mean, I did the math. On a deal. Like because it was a teacher. He bought stuff in the 70s. He's now looking to be done, right? So I think it was 8 properties. It might've been 7. But here's the deal, right? He depreciated them to 0 because he's owned them since the 70s. It might've been the early 80s, whatever. Right. There's no cost basis. Let's just say he was going to sell all 8 of them for, I don't know, 1.6 million. So they were 200K each.
Right.
Right. So first off, he's going to have to do depreciation recapture, which is he's going to have to pay about 25 to 30% on the first 400 grand.
Yeah.
Right. Can't do anything about it. Got to pay the IRS back. That's fair, right? Because you got the goodies, pay that back. But then he's going to have to pay 53% on the next 1.6 million. He's going to lose $850,000, and he was counting on that money. That is stupid.
It's dumb. But for him to completely sell, right? Or somebody buys it for what his cost basis was. Mm-hmm. He receives all that money back, and now he has a note or notes. For all that notes, and then now he's receiving payments from all these people.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not the cash in hand, but at $800,000,
forget it.
I'm not touching.
Not happening.
Nope.
Nope. So that's
Nope.
exactly what we're talking about is how to do the notes. He's talking with his accountant, like, where do I have to be? Because again, if you do notes, you can actually see where your income thresholds are.
Yes.
And, you can actually avoid capital gains tax if you know the threshold. So yeah, very different game when you do seller financing.
And the other note, for anybody that's flipping houses and for anyone that's wholesaling, because wholesaling is still
active income.
It's an income.
It's
okay.
income, yeah.
When you flip it, it's short-term capital gains, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're on the fence and it's taking you 4 or 5 months to fix the house because of the lag time of contractors,
could be, yeah.
Finish the home, okay? Rent it out for 6 months. If you're going to sell that flip, sell it in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Wait till after the 365th day, which is the 1 year mark.
Yeah.
And now it drops to a long-term taxable gain.
Yeah, long-term taxable gains. Yeah.
And you know what? 53% is for short-term, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So long-term is still going to probably be what? It's going to save you 18%. It should be what? 32, 34%?
It'll depend on your income levels, but yeah, you're right. Sometimes just waiting. I've had a project like that got delayed because of permitting. And yeah, we just waited. We waited to, 361 days or whatever it was. We're like, why would we close at day 335? I'll wait 2 weeks. We'll wait till we're over a year.
Yes. Like, because you'll save 20, 30 grand right there.
Yeah. I'll delay the fine. Again, I'm in escrow. We'll just wait. We're going to wait 2 weeks. I'm not closing. Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing stuff. But again, the whole idea here is if you're in a business like a real estate agent, you play great offense. Awesome. Understand the basics of defense. But if you really want to play this game, get in with someone like Omar and understand all the business entities, all the depreciation. And if you're in Southern California or the high desert, you need to join Omar's team. How would they do that, Omar? How would they reach out to you and get part of your team?
Yeah, you guys can IG me at Omar_Alfaro or call me 760-559-9945.
Thank you. One more time. What's that phone number?
760-559-9945.
Very cool, Omar. Thank you very much, buddy.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks.